Hello, friends. Good morning to all of you. Again, we are here on the 10th day, and the session on IELTS. Myself, Umesh Prasad Singh, faculty of Meridian Overseas. I am reminded of a very great critical text written by C.P. Snow, the Masters. This is a text which speaks about the speaking style and the methodology in which way we try to embrace knowledge in the truest sense. Therefore, friends, IELTS is a examination, as you all know. It is a very vast sort of a thing, and it requires a collegial atmosphere to increase our knowledge in the field of listening, reading, writing, and speaking. So we had series of students over here and the personal comments on this particular topic. But today we are fortunate to have one of our advanced students who is a student here at the Meridian Overseas, and he will share, and I will ask some of very pertinent questions to him, and he will reply those questions, and this will really help you all, those who are viewing this particular side, the video, that will help you, that will inculcate you, inspire you. So I straight away, without wasting sufficient time, without wasting much time, I will ask few questions to him. He is Rohit Kumawat, one of the advanced students of Meridian Overseas, and now straight away I ask some pertinent questions related to IELTS specifically. So you just tell how you improving your listening skills. What are the methodology you are applying to improve your listening skills? Just tell one or two sentences.
First of all, like sir introduced me, I have already appeared in IELTS exam once, and successfully I achieved 7 bands. And so that I can give some practical tips that I implemented first on myself, which enhances my band score in IELTS. So like sir asked me about listening tips that I implemented on myself. The first in starting I face a difficulties in answering the MCQs question, because the speaker speaks so fast that I don't able to manage to tick the boxes tick the boxes of which is correct answer. So
This is a very good reply given to all of you by Rohit about the listening tips. What I want to say now, I will straight away ask some questions that what are your specific hobbies? You just tell in your collegial manner. One or two hobbies, just mention.
Well, I love to read books, and particularly of the personality developments and some successful entrepreneur books. And whenever I found myself free, I used to go in my nearby library and used to read books. And apart from that, I also love to play sports, and I am involved in various type of sports on a regular basis.
Can you mention one or two names of the books which you have read recently? One or two books?
Recently, I have completed two very famous books. One is The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari by Robin Sharma. That book was really amazing, and I loved that book. And the second book is the autobiography of Steve Jobs. So
That's wonderful collection, and it's a good thing that by reading books you develop your habit of knowledge and develop your habit of experience at the same time. Now you just switch over to a very common type of a question which is very often asked in IELTS. How often do you find that in your village people ride bicycle? Just tell about that. How often do you find people in village they ride bicycle? Just focus on that.
as far as I have noticed from a past couple of years, that in my village, if I talk about my experience, they usually use bicycle for their day-to-day transportation, because those villages are still undeveloped and the government hasn't implemented the policy in a right manner. So they usually use the bicycle, and however, in some villages, there is a great sign of development, and there are great availability of transportation, so they can commute easily on their regular basis.
How do you connect this with the International Yoga Day, which we are going to celebrate tomorrow, is 21st June? So, how do you connect that pollution-free society we need? And then we need to focus on bicycle. There are so many cars, etc., creating pollution. So, how to stop this pollution with respect to the idea keeping in your mind about International Yoga Day? Just tell few words that how to get rid of pollution. Give a quick response.
Yoga, the first we need to understand what yoga contribute in our overall personality. It enhances our mind and makes ourselves a very calm person, and so we can be a more quick decision making person. So this will also makes us understand the importance of nature, and how we are destroying and erupting the nature around ourselves. So we need to minimize the use of more and more private transportation. Instead of that, we can use and we can supplement that by using more of public transportation, so that this will not only improve our government's economy in contribute in government economy, but also it also minimize and slows the process of tearing up the society and nature around ourselves.
How do you distinguish between personality grooming and personality development? Because IELTS is almost for speaking, listening, writing, and listening. So, in what way personality grooming is related to personality development? Just one or two examples.
I think it is very interlinked and connected to each other. And the personality development is something which we can improve, or which we should improve overall in our skills, in terms of skills, in terms of communications, and many other areas. And this and the regular treatment and regular improving ourselves can be termed as personality grooming. So these two are linked to each other very significantly.
In what way the task which you get over here for your improvement is helping you to prepare for IELTS? Just focus on that.
The tasks that I get here are really some really amazing, and the task helped me a lot in my improving band score. And is the task that I get here is on the same pattern that the examiners in IELTS exam gave to us. So it is very close to the pattern that is followed by British Council in IELTS exam. So by continuous practicing those tasks, I can improve my band score.
Now, one pertinent question which I would like to ask, because he is preparing to get 8 bands, more than 7 bands. So for this improvement of, he has already got 7 bands. Now he wants to go for some higher, bands. And in what way, how much time you are concentrating on that? Just advise to your friends who are preparing for this examination. What are the methodologies?
I had faced difficulties in my reading portion because first of all, the common mistake that I used to make earlier was that reading the passage first and then going for the answers, questions, and then again finding the answers in the passage. So this method was very time consuming, and it also I also faced difficulties in the accuracy. So now I changed my method, and which helped me a lot. That is, I first read questions and then find the keywords in the question, and then look for the same keywords in the passage. So this helped me a lot in minimizing the mistakes that I used to make, and also it also improves my scores better than I previously was doing.
What is your idea about the cue card which is received in the speaking session? In what way to deal with it? Kindly just suggest some few words.
Like I use the technique of PPF, that is past, present, and future technique. In this we have to like we all know, in cue card we have 1 minute to prepare, and 2 minutes for 2 minutes we have to speak about the cue card that is given to us. So I usually tell the 3 stories that is related to past, and that is current, for present, and also for future. So in this way I managed to get to speak for more than 2 minutes, and also it helps to it also included my imagination, and we can include any type of imagination in our cue card topic, because they are not concerned and they are not bothered about the factness and the relevancy of our imaginative examples.
That was a good response made by Rohit, and he has done a good homework on it. Now, the thing is, there are about 787 modules which is followed in English literature, English speaking, English criticism, and literary movement as well. So, all these 787 modules will be discussed in a methodical manner, and in the same manner what now Rohit has just now said about the cue card. Cue card is nothing but it is a clue, it is a suggestion. With that, we need to improve your vocabs and also to understand PPF. He has mentioned about PPF. This is very, very important methodology by which we can answer any question. Any student facing IELTS examination can face it boldly and they can answer in a methodical way. So the focus, I just now mentioned, my student, he has mentioned about PPF. I am mentioning about 3F. One is focus, another one is finding, another one is formation. Focus, finding, and formation combined together. This 3F will make you confident enough to face PPF. Present, past, and future. All these things must be combined together, and it should be holistically linked with. It is the link and linkage which matters a lot in IELTS. So once again, I thank my student Rohit, who is with me on the hot seat, and also the viewers who are trying to listen to us very patiently. Every day we are conducting this session, and I thank all the viewers and those who are IELTS aspirants. They are getting most available suggestions on account of this, and we will come with more surprise. We will come with more acquisitions of knowledge in this respect in the following days. Wait for more suggestions and insinuations on the behalf of Meridean Overseas and also on the behalf of myself. And I would like to thank our director Amar Bahada, who is taking very keen initiative to develop scientific temperament amongst the students here, those who are associated for IELTS in proper sense. So friends, thank you once again to one and all, and thank you for the attention.
So guys, if you're planning to study abroad and join IELTS classes from Meridean Overseas, then contact on the given number, and don't forget to subscribe this YouTube channel. Thank you.